What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Craniac Gaming. We're back with the Sacramento State Legacy here on College Hoops 2K8, and it's one of the best times of the year, ladies and gentlemen. It's Selection Sunday. Now, I know it's a Monday, but it's still Selection Sunday in the game, so let's get into it. I meant to get this uploaded yesterday. I just didn't really have time, however, but let's get into it. So, I know in real life the field is actually 68, but this game came out in 2007 when the field was still 65 and we only had one play-in game, 31 conference champions including us obviously, and then 34 teams selected by the committee. But as you can see, North Carolina is going to be the 1 seed in the East Regional. It's actually the #1 seed overall in the tournament. So Michigan State going to be another 1 seed in the South region. And as far as the Midwest region, it's going to be Marquette. And in the West region, Georgetown is going to be the #1 seed. So looking at the bracket overall, North Carolina going to play the play-in winner, obviously. And the winner of that matchup takes on either Oklahoma State or UAB, who are 8 and 9 respectively. And we are the 12th seed in the East region. And we're taking on LSU, who's number 5. And that's a really good spot for us because historically 12 seeds always have the best chance of upsetting the 5th seeds. But even if we get past LSU, we're probably going to have to take on Duke or BYU if they can come up with the upset. Looking further in the bracket, we got Duquesne taking on Clemson. Duquesne 23 and 7 this year. Stanford, who we lost to earlier in the year, is the 3rd seed taking on ECU. North Carolina State taking on Georgia, 7 versus 10. And George Mason with a crazy good season taking on CS Fullerton, as George Mason went 27 and 4 this season. Looking at the South region, Michigan State going to be taking on North Carolina A&T in the first round. North Carolina A&T won their conference tournament at 13 and 16. And California taking on Vanderbilt. Then you got Missouri, the 5th seed, taking on 12th seed Fresno State. Texas taking on Wofford. And then you have Pittsburgh at number 6 taking on Austin Peay. Then you have Baylor taking on North Dakota State. Butler, a 7th seed, a little low for them, taking on Texas Tech. And then Fordham went 24 and 6, taking on Jackson State. Fordham is the number 2 seed. Marquette in the Midwest region taking on Colgate. And you have Yale taking on my boys, them Florida State Seminoles. Hopefully FSU comes out with the victory there. Memphis taking on Cincinnati. Wisconsin taking on Miami of Ohio. Then you have Indiana battling Georgia Tech. That should be an interesting matchup. Kentucky, the 3 seed, taking on St. Francis, who is the 14. Xavier taking on Drexel. And Arkansas taking on Evansville. Arkansas, number 2 seed in the Midwest. So they had a crazy good season as well. So shout out to my boy Lance, who's a big Arkansas fan. And last but not least, in the West region, Georgetown going to be taking on Mercer. Winners take on Texas A&M or UCLA. Minnesota taking on Davidson. That's back when Seth Curry played. And Louisville taking on Northwestern State. Utah taking on New Orleans. Kansas taking on Winthrop. And Virginia taking on Mississippi State. And last but not least, Tennessee taking on St. Mary's. So St. Mary's, another team we played this year and we beat. So hopefully Tennessee comes out of that game alive. But that's going to do it for this very brief video showing off Selection Sunday. And the LSU game will actually be uploaded later on today. So get ready for that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new. Let's get hyped for this tournament, guys. Let's make a run. Hopefully we get past LSU, and if we do, Duke is going to be a tough matchup unless BYU somehow, some way upsets them. But thank you guys for watching this video. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. And like I always say, guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I'm out of here. Deuces.
God, they tryna turn me to a monster. Every year I'm a conquer. Okay, see, I bring the thunder. Walking in humble, Ali Muhammad. Sting you like Bumble. Running with pride. 10 over, eyes to a bliss. I don't fumble blind.